Hi everyone, welcome to this video. And in this video, I'm going to show you how you can connect Telegram to N8N. Let's go. First of all, we want to create a new workflow. So here we have add a first step. And the first step we need is our Telegram trigger. From this Telegram trigger, we'll be able to view new messages from the bots. So the first thing we want to do is tap add first step, and we want to search for Telegram. We want this to be on message. So anytime a message is sent, we can know a message has been sent, and this will trigger the automation. The next step we want to do is to connect N8N to our Telegram bots. So the first thing we need to do is here, I'm going to create a new credential. And what we're looking for is the access token. To be able to access the access token, we have to go to the docs. And here from the docs, we'll be able to access the bot father. So I'm just going to click on bot father. Here in bot father, we have different options that we can select. We can create new bots, we can delete old ones, and we can also rename the bots. So here we're going to just create a new bot, which is this first command here. Just going to copy this and paste it in the chat. And bot father replies us, it's like, all right, a new bot. What are we going to call it? So we have to name our bot. So I'm just going to name my bot AI underscore assistant underscore new. Awesome. So now we have to choose a username for the bot. So sometimes some usernames may be taken. So you just have to look for something very creative, and you have to make sure it ends with the word bots. So here I'm just going to search AI underscore assistant. So for me, it's AI underscore assistant underscore new underscore John underscore bot. It doesn't have to be this long. I just don't want any ones to be similar. Let's see. Awesome. So we have created our bot, and we can use this access token here to access this bot. So what we want to do is we want to copy this access token from here and go back to our N8N workflow. In our N8N workflow, we just have to paste this here, and we have to save it to create the credential. As we can see, the credential has been successfully created, and we just want to come out of this. The next step we want is to be able to connect our new bot to an AI model. So in this case, I'm going to be using OpenAI, and we want this to be message model. Here, I'm just going to configure this. So we want to connect our credentials. You can get it from OpenAI API. And then the resource to be text, the operation will be message model. And for our model, I want to go with GPT 4.0 mini. Okay, nice. This looks good. And what I want to do first is just test our Telegram trigger. So I'm going to test workflow. And here I'm going to come to our new bot, which we can access from this link here. And I'm going to start the message. Here, I'm just sending a message so we can be able to test the bots. So I'm just sending it that. And we have to go back to our N8N workflow. We open this OpenAI. So now we can configure it properly. For our prompt, we want our prompt to be the message from the user. And from the chat, we want to select text. So we drag and drop that to prompt. And then we want our role to be user. Nice. And our last step will be simply to send back the messages we get from the model back to ourselves, so us, the users. So we want to search for Telegram again. And we want it this time to be send a text message. We're going to select that. We're going to connect with the exact same credentials we used the first time. We want the resource to be message, operation to be send message. And for the chat ID, we want to use the exact same chat ID we used before. I'm going to drag and drop that. And this time for the text, we want the text that's coming back from the AI. So here we can come here to this message object, and we just want to drag and drop the content. So we're going to drag and drop the content. Awesome. So now let's test our bots. So I'm just going to make this active. And coming back to Telegram, we can say the same exact questions. How many words are in firefighter? And we can see the response. The word firefighter is a single word. If you're asking about the number of words in a phrase, so basically it gives us our answer. So that is how we are able to connect Telegram to N8N. So that is a complete guide on how to connect N8N to Telegram. If you find content like this interesting or want to know more about AI and development, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.